And we are back at Flipside to resume round 2 of our Start Collecting series. We're going to try a different scenario for round 2. I'm calling it... What the hell am I calling it? I'm calling it Chokepoints. There's going to be 2 objectives right in the middle. The idea is just more models within 3, 1 point per turn. Whoever has the most points wins the game. The first round, the first heat is going to be Start Collecting Daemons of Slaanesh versus Malignants. For the Slaanesh army, we're taking the same thing we did last time. Enrapturing Circlet and Allure of Slaanesh on the big chariot, 10 Demonettes, 2 Heralds, 1 unit of... What are these things called?
Seekers.
Seekers of Slaanesh.
Plebeian.
The Start Collecting Malignants is actually decent now with the Legions of Nagash. We still have a Tomb Banshee as the general. Tomb Banshee, we're going to use the Legion of Blood. She's got the Orb of Enchantment and the Dark Aura of Dark Mastery, something like that. We still got a unit of Hex Rays, a unit of Spirit Wraiths, and the Mortis Engine.
First off, we got the 4 grave sites, which I put these 2 over here in my deployment just kind of because I wasn't really sure what to do with them. And then I got the 2 over by the objectives because I imagine this is going to turn into fighting on top of the objectives, so I might as well have grave sites next to the objectives. Kind of a good idea to be alive on the objectives for a base game. I've got my Hex Wraiths over here, just because I kind of feel like just run them down the side, try to get them ahead of that, try to get this up there, turn this into a contestant over there, the Mortis Engine, and then the Tomb Banshee and the Spirit Host are going to kind of break off and go that way, and hopefully those can fight there, and these can fight here, and just kind of hope for the best, because I know nothing about this list.
So they don't care if you're shooting.
Slaanesh deployments, most of my units are nice and fast, so I'm pretty sure I can get the objective first turn. The Seekers over here are going to do just that, and I have a Herald here for hero support. I have the Demonettes in the middle because I'm not sure where they're going to be needed, and then I have another Herald and the Chariot over here to grab that objective. And Rakim has deemed that I'm going to go first. Start of Slaanesh turn. This is my general. I'm going to use Inspiring Presence on these Demonettes here, and that'll essentially be my hero phase. Mystical terrain. The Seeker is going to be re-rolling wounds. This Herald is fine. These Demonettes are fine. So they all get re-roll wound rolls until my next hero phase. Everything made a run roll except for my Seekers, just to get on the objectives. The Heralds ended up being the slowest things, but that's basically going to end my turn. The Seekers can actually run and charge, but they have a 14-inch move, so I didn't need to run to get the objective. And since the Herald isn't there, I need to keep them there to get the objective. So it'll pass on to Undead's turn.
So the Hex Wraiths are within 3 inches of the damned terrain, so I'm going to go ahead and give them D3 mortal wounds, which is going to be 3, which is 1 dead, and some change.
Second turn, forgetting the turn. People are always going to play me. If I ever win that roll off, every time.
So now, until the end of the turn, they can also add +1 to their wound modifiers, which means that instead of rolling a 6 to do mortal wounds with their
what I'm saying is I'm just
special size, they'll on a 5 do mortal wounds.
Even in the tournaments, I've gotten to the point where
people
at the tournament, I got 2 turns in a row.
Hero phase.
People just reach across.
A compulsory move is...
We don't even need one.
No, I don't.
Thanks.
Hero phase.
I already know what's going to happen.
Only thing I have is her command ability, right?
She doesn't have
maybe that's what she's inspiring playing.
Inspiring Presence on the Hex Wraiths. That's really all I got.
The grave sites happen in your phase too, so you can heal that damage you lose to.
And you know
I will do that. D3, right?
Yep. You have to get it 2. So what you do? So 1 guy comes back.
What? Damn.
Josh.
Yeah.
I pulled out some money.
It's maximum speed.
Okay, so movement phase. I moved the buffed up Hex Wraiths over here. I'm gonna have them slam into the Seekers, right? And the Seekers, hope they kill a bunch of those. I'm gonna have the Mortis Engine try to charge over here. try to get locked up with that, and that if I can potentially do some crazy base nonsense to get all 3, that'd be great. Probably can't do that, but have him kind of support them. And then the Spirit Host is going to come in here, try to get the charge on that chariot thing, and the Tomb Banshee is going to try to follow right behind, and really just hoping for the best at this point. So the Hex Wraith made their charge right into the face of the Seekers, so hopefully this goes well for me. The Mortis Engine from over here got a 10-inch charge to right there, which is way within 10, so hopefully in the event they don't slaughter the Seekers, he's going to pile in and try to, not pile in, but try to take out those as well, and then do some damage to the Herald. In the event these slaughter the entire unit, he's going to pile in, hope for the best with the Demonettes. Over here, they failed their charges, they are afraid of fighting, they have been fired.
Nice.
Rolled badly, didn't you?
So you start with
the Hex Wraith, and the leader gets 1 extra attack, so they've got 2 attacks each.
No, I rolled excellent. Took 4 wounds out of 6 total dice.
Yep. Plus 1 extra for the leader.
2 red.
So these are going to hit on 4s, wound on 3s.
1 red and 2 black. 4.
Yep.
Oh, really?
5s are mortal wounds.
Now keep in mind they have plus
2
1
to
to
4
hit.
impact.
So they have plus 1 to hit.
Yep. So you're damned.
Right, so
Okay.
it's 3 hits,
So it's, wow.
and that's 3 mortal wounds.
And then
Alright.
And then these are wounding on 3s
Another out of the bag.
for 3 more and minus 1 rend.
Actually,
so that'll be a 6-up save.
the last one. I'm gonna use these
Save
to be
2 of
right
them.
here.
So
They have horses.
because then I would get to go.
Yep. You are right on all counts.
Moving like there.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses.
I'm gonna take an aim and a shoot.
And these hit on 4s, wound on 5s.
So 2 black.
Keep in mind you get plus 1 to hit.
Give me a mine, I get plus 1 to hit. So that hits. This hits.
They all
Misses.
hit, but I'm gonna re-roll this.
And these wound on 5s.
Alright.
For
So
1 more. No
2
rend.
impact 2. You have armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So 2 crits.
Not saved. So that's another damage. The Seekers just do as much damage with those that remain before less remain.
You can throw your
So there's going to be 7 attacks with the Piercing Claw because 1 extra with the what's her face. There's going to be hitting on 4, but 6s do an extra attack. So that's 1 6. So we're going to roll another dice. So hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. Nothing, not at all. And then the tongue attacks. It is Slaanesh after all. 4s.
I didn't even notice.
And 4s. 2 hits. No rends on the Hex Rays. Oh, you ignore the rend on the Hex Rays anyway.
So you said 2?
Yep.
Attack 3.
So that's going to be
I modify the dice before you,
2 4-up saves.
and I have cover 1. So you only get 2
for
crits.
failing 1 of them.
Okay.
Alright, so the Mortis Engine is just going to throw everything into the Seekers to make them go away.
Okay. Here we go.
So starting with the staff, this is going to hit on a 4,
What do I got? I got 1 random, which is
and it wounds on a 3.
Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
And the ethereal weapons from the Spectral Host are 12 attacks. 12 dice. These hit on 5s. Any 6s to hit are mortal wounds. Am I correct on that?
Yep.
For 2 mortal wounds, and nothing else hit.
The Herald is already there, so I'm going to pile in with her. So we're going to get 6 attacks with the Ravaging Claws,
And attack. Or
and 6s are extra attacks again. So that's 2 extra attacks.
Alright, and then for my
They're hitting on
final move,
3s
I gotta do compulsory move.
and wounding on 4s. So 1. I see how this game is going to go.
1 save.
1 save at minus 1 rend on the Mortis Engine.
And this thing is not ethereal, so it's going to be at a 5-up.
Nope. So
Nope.
1 damage.
1 damage.
And then she's also got... Nope, that's it. That's all of her attacks.
3, and you have cover 1 because I can just see you directly.
Okay.
But nothing else is in combat, so it's still my activation, so I'm going to pile in with the Demonettes. So 4 are going to get in.
No. But
The boss is not in combat.
Oh, okay. Then in that case.
So they're going to be 8 attacks. 4s to hit. 6s do an extra attack.
That's why I feel like I don't know how I feel about the ATRT laser cannon. Because impact, if you search to crit,
2
that's
extra
2 sides of the dice
attacks.
that'll crit anyway.
Let's see what happens here.
And they're going to be 4s to hit. And then 4s to wound. 1 wound, -1 range.
Alright, this is going to be another 5-up save.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit farther. Like that.
Okay.
And then
And yes, made it.
Okay, so that pretty much ends combat, so it goes to the battle shock phase.
And then this is search to.
Your guys can't really fail battle
That's 1.
shock, right?
And it's Bravery 10.
That's a search to. Alright.
Yep, nope, that's it. And then, so I got to roll battle shock for my Seekers. I roll a 1, which their banner means that I can add D6 back to the unit. So they all come back. And 1 still has a wound.
Oh, that is disappointing.
Alright, so that's essentially your turn, and you score 0 points.
I do score 0 points.
So now we roll for initiative. I guess I'm going next.
Yeah, a little bit. You want to go ahead and take 3 turns? That's fine.
Alright, so everything over here stayed where it was, because there's no point in doing anything else. And over on the other side of the table, the Herald moved up onto the objective, and the Seeker moved up to start some
Collect all my
ghost killing.
little tokens.
So we're going to charge with the Seeker. Seeker gets enough of a charge to get in there.
Yours.
We don't need numbers.
These are mine.
And I think I'm going to actually...
Age of Sigmar is all about that chaos privilege.
True. Truth. I'm going to start with the Seekers, just because I think they're probably the most fragile here.
Except they don't die.
Well, they do die. I just got really lucky.
Does it count as death if it's still there 5 minutes later?
4s to hit, 6s do extra attacks. 1, 2, 3 6s. Okay. Get rid of all the dice that don't matter. And then 4s to wound. So 1 wound at -1 range on the Hex Wraiths.
They don't care about that because they're ethereal. So 1 4-up.
Yeah.
Makes it.
Okay, and then the Steeds.
Super awkward, it makes 0 sense.
Again with the 4s. And with the 4s. One more hit, no range.
1 more hit on a 4-up. Nope.
That's it.
I'm going to go ahead and have these Spirit Hosts pile in and hope they can kill this thing, even though I have no idea what any of its stats are whatsoever, and I have no idea if they're going to be able to kill it. We will find out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hitting on 5s, with 6s being mortal wounds.
Random. Big ATSD. Alright, interesting.
How many wounds does that thing you have?
It's Ion, so it's like I don't know if Ion deals with it.
There's 9 wounds.
9?
You're right, it might.
Maybe. That's going to be... Literally went under the Tomb Banshee.
It might.
That's a miss anyway, though. Stay there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds.
There's another 6 in there.
Where is that?
In cleanup.
Ha! That's 6 mortal wounds.
Right?
And that's only going to be 1, 2, 3... Only 3 hits.
Oh, but wait. I'm sorry. You're a -1 to hit her in the combat phase because of her trait. So those 6s are your only hits, and they don't do mortal wounds.
Okay.
Yo, man bun.
I don't think it does.
So that's how that works. Alright, so those hit. And these are wounding on 4s.
Where does it talk about
For 4 of them. No range.
mentoring?
So she's got a 5-up save. Saves 3 of them, so she takes 1 damage.
Hot dog.
Alright, so the Demonettes piled in. We're going to get all of them in there. So plus 1 for the boss. That's 21 attacks. 4s to hit, but 6s are extra attacks. So let's get rid of the non-hits.
I think I will just activate it.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 extra attacks. Okay. And then it's going to be
So how does this placement work?
4s to wounds.
Touch my guys with your snow speeder. I get to place them movement 1.
Alright, we're actually rolling decent now. So 9 hits on the Mortis Engine, minus 1 rend.
Ooh, dang. That's going to be 9 5-ups. That's going to be not fantastic.
That's a really great
1, 2,
save.
3, 4.
Like, I'll watch it. I'm not like.
4 fails.
I can't wait.
So it takes 4 wounds. Yeah, so you say that's great, but I'd rather just take none. That would be great.
Okay, but rolling 5 ups, that was a really good roll.
Could have been worse. Not as good as I would like to have been.
Might as well have them go first. So 2 attacks each. Leader gets 1 extra. There's only 3 other ones left. Alright. They still have their bonus, right?
Definitely.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 3s. Plus 5s and mortal wounds. Hot dog. Alright, so that's 1 mortal wound right there.
That's right.
And then these wound on 3s. For 2 more at minus 1.
Okay, 6 ups. Nope. So take this one away.
Okay. And then the horse hoof things.
If we get rid of my bias, top 3 is definitely weak.
It's going to be 4s and 5. That's still possible to hit too as well, though, right?
Yep.
So this is hitting on 3s and then wounding on 5s.
You can see 1. You can see
Or
they
2
don't
more.
have 1, but you
No
can't.
bangs.
They have cover 2 because they are directly behind.
5 ups. 1 saved, 1 did not.
Got him.
Like part of your
Alright.
goes off now.
So we're getting 6 attacks, 3s to hit, 6s are extra attacks, that's 1 extra attack. Nope. So
Like with any edge of your base.
and 4s to wounds. So that's 1 wound at minus 1 rend on the Mortis Engine.
Okay, so that's 1 5-up.
There's a diagram I was looking at online. So like I can't take my guy.
Nope.
See this here as too high for me.
So he's going to dump everything in the Demonettes.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's going to be the
I'll
staff.
flip. Another trooper
Which is
unit.
hitting on a 4. So yep.
I'm gonna
And then
pick
wounds
these
on a 3.
guys.
Nope. I am rolling Tree Lord rolls right now.
They are the
I needed 2. Well, there's a 1 for you 5 times in the same game. And then the ethereal weapons have 8
Yeah, they're
attacks at the current wound profile.
He moves at a speed of 2 or 2?
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
And these hit on 5s, 6s are mortal wounds.
Heck, these guys.
So that's 2 mortal wounds,
And they have a range of
and this wounds on a 4. Nope, so just 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That was atrocious.
2 and second move.
Alright, so the I actually forgot that this has a charge move. So it says after a model makes a charge, roll a dice for each enemy model within 1 inch. When I charged, it was only 1. So on a 4 or more, that unit suffers D3 more wounds, nothing happens. Ha! So the scales even out. So we're going to start attacking.
Is that range 3?
We're going to do 6 attacks, 3s to hit with their whips.
That's that guy, but it'll be good.
Okay.
So we're gonna shoot at her. They're kind of shitty shot. So
Well, how many of them can actually see?
all 3.
6s, okay, you're fine there. 4s to wounds. So that's 3 wounds, no rend.
Alright, so they
On the Spirit Host?
Yep. Of course, your Spirit Host are ignoring rend.
3 4-ups. Failed all 3.
Alright, so that's
Two
3
hits.
wounds.
I have 1
That
dodge
is 3
token.
wounds.
So
That is
cancel
one of them dead.
and you get 1 back. I get it back.
And then we have 6 more attacks with the
Do I take
claws.
suppression if I don't take damage?
4s to hit, 6s are extra
only if you didn't
attacks.
roll any
It's 1 6.
Yes, if I didn't roll any hits, then yeah, it would be fine.
And then 4s to wounds.
I like these guys.
Alright, 4 wounds.
I'll rally.
Ooh, 4 4-ups.
Take it away.
I'll
Failed
reload
one
my
of those.
ion,
Nice.
and I'll shoot
one wound?
at the
Yep, 1 wound each.
the big handgun.
Okay.
And
So you
then
got 2 regular guys and 1 ion.
the steeds, poisoned tongues, 8 attacks, 4s to hit,
Now, is it if you deal damage, you get ion?
and 4s to wounds. Nothing.
A vehicle wounded by an attack with this.
And I think that's the end of combat, right?
It is.
So then we go to battle shock phase.
Character crits or no? I do not.
My seekers,
Go away, it's armored.
looking for a 1, I get a 6.
Yeah. No,
6
it's
plus
impact.
2 is 8.
Impact 1, yeah.
Still think, oh, but they're minus 2 right now.
Because
Because,
all ghosty.
Save the bolt.
yep, we're getting near the Legion of Blood.
Okay, so I don't take any ion this time.
No, you don't.
So they have a bravery now of 8, so they're still fine. And then the Demonettes, looking for a 1, I don't get a 1, so they're fine as well.
Go ahead and plop that on the Spirit Host because I can.
This one is a failed total.
And I'm going to activate the Mortis Engine's Reliquary.
I got all these hits. Doesn't
I roll
matter.
4
You're
dice.
armored. I have 2 crits because I had impact 1.
Yeah.
I am. For 11. So everything within 11 inches, which I think is just the combat over here. I don't think that's quite close enough to anything to her.
Does he
Nope.
surge on defense?
So what's going to happen here is they're going to heal D3 wounds.
Yep.
So he just goes back to full, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to roll.
They're going to take D3
to roll my red dice.
for 3.
See what happens.
And then she'll take D3 for 1. And the D-Minutes will take D3 for 1.
No, it doesn't.
And I believe that is it for my hero phase.
So what weapon are
So
you
movement
destroying?
phase.
I'll
I got the
destroy
Banshee.
its,
Oh, this thing heals too.
Oh, yeah, right.
It is a death unit within 11 inches.
Yes,
It is. For 1 more.
Oh, fuck.
Hot dog.
Why'd you Tilly's in there?
Alright,
I get a free
that
tip.
should be it.
Oh, you do?
Do gravesites
I
go off
do.
now?
Alright.
Yep.
Is that
So
a,
for
is
these
it kind of
guys-
the move?
They check your range because they might be within range of both those grave sites.
Is it wholly within?
Yeah, well, until
No.
the end of my
Oh, so they're
activation.
not. They're just shy.
It's fine.
Just shy.
But what I could have done is I could have.
But this site, D3 for them.
Blasted main gun, so shooting with flame.
So here's what you
They
do.
would have been in cover, but yeah, you're right.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
for future reference,
Or I
here's what
could've
you do
fought
to
them
be
with my
sneaky.
main gun.
Yes.
So one model comes back, you just put that model right here,
didn't
now
do
all of a
it.
sudden they're in range at that other grave site.
Oh, look at you.
We're learning.
Well,
But you don't have to do that because
too
now it's a
late.
full
It's too
unit.
late.
So I
You
would
didn't
put
do any
that
damage.
somewhere more
Just turned
advantageous.
around.
Actually,
I
it
can
will
turn
do nothing
around
for me.
next
Wasn't he
How
missing
many
one
extra
drawing? I
dice
feel like he
did you
was.
You healed them
Doesn't
from
matter.
reliquary.
I
I'm not
did.
doing
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Look, I'll
and
save
then
the
the Spirit
pivot to
Host?
not go off the
Spirit
board
Host, yeah.
because the other thing
I needed 2, right?
Yeah,
I need
You
3.
have to do
Ho,
the
ho.
compulsory.
Yeah, but that's where the edge of the board
And you
is.
get it.
Oh.
The Spirit Host
I don't
comes
think I
back.
can pivot.
I'll have to ask that you just deal with it. You should be
I mean, I
deathly
might be
afraid
able
right
to,
now.
but it's gonna be like.
Dun
okay,
dun
I get it.
dun.
Because
Yeah,
But it'll be
death
fine
stuff.
to be able to
Check
pivot.
that- check that
But it's a
grave
flip
site.
thing.
I
can do
will
it
be
once.
checking the pants off this grave site.
So no, it's
Yep.
fine.
This
I like
is the grave
I like
site,
how
not the
it is.
objective.
Wedge
You are
is
right.
actually
That is a grave site over there.
But I think I'm
Okay,
just
no, I am not.
So here's where you do it.
Probably.
You
Because
sneak
of
it over.
Vader.
That model
I
comes
don't know
back
if
on the other
Okay,
side.
so now it's
I don't know
my
if it still
go?
would be within the range.
Or
though,
you,
would
did
it?
you, was that your
yeah.
turn?
Yep.
What? Oh, I attacked you. It's your turn.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sneaky.
there's two.
Now you do it again. Because all you need to do is heal one.
So my
Done.
choices are. Is this your?
If we both just keep bringing stuff back the whole game, this is going to get very
can
old
activate
really quick.
Those.
I barely wanted to play one game today. Alright. So, for realsies now, movement phase. Toon Banshee. Okay.
Now, here's a fun thing you can do with the Hex Wraiths. They do mortal wounds when they move over a model, so you can retreat over me because you fly and probably knock out that one last seeker.
Is it per each one that goes over?
Yes, it is.
And then you can take like a
Oh, wow.
move or a
Yeah, why not?
I'm just gonna grab the effective.
I thought it was just like the unit would do one. I didn't know it was for each one of these in here.
No, but let me just verify that.
So now they have 2 dodge.
No, they weren't one of the ones that got it for free.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so it'd be 5 ups. Yeah. Well, I have to retreat them outside of 3 though, which would get them farther away from the thing.
Yes,
Or to
but
draw,
is your
like,
Mortis
anything
engine still in there?
It's probably gonna die this turn.
Alright, so now it's my go? Yes. flip a random.
It's at 3. Not from the center of it, actually. So
Right, but we wobbly modeled that, remember?
Oh, yeah, he is right. Yeah, he's on it.
And they're going to do a compulsory move.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's going to die this turn.
It's up to you.
I'm going to leave him where they are.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to move the Banshee.
He's going to be here.
Gonna traipse all on up in here.
And then I'm going to take...
Don't forget your shooting attacks.
This is movement phase, though, right?
I know.
I know I have 2 of those.
I'm just going to shoot everything.
This time I'll remember. I completely forgot what the more attention last turn.
Walker?
Yeah. Just get it out of the way. Try to kill him.
That's all I'm really going to be moving.
So triple.
So shooting phase. Tomb Banshee.
Nope.
Is going to shoot that thing.
Compulsory.
Yeah, but I can move again.
How's it working?
Oh, okay.
Tomb Banshee. Mostly
so
10 inches, 1 attack. Roll 2 dice to add the scores together. If it's higher than its bravery, it suffers mortal wounds. Here's the difference. What are their braveries?
Alright, so everything on my field is bravery 10. But everything within 6 inches of a Legion of Blood unit is -1.
So the 9.
I'm just going to take a dodge to it.
8. Because it does stack.
Ew. That thing.
So you basically have to roll better than an 8.
Good odds.
That's that.
Which you do.
2 wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
Ha! And they said it couldn't be done. As long as it's not rolling a 2 up, I got it.
I'm actually going to look up dodge token.
And the same thing with your mortis engine.
Yeah, the
It
mortis
doesn't say
engine.
like only troops. It just says
Is it the same shot?
you can do it.
I believe it might
You roll
be.
2 dice for each enemy unit within the range, which is currently 7
Imagine
inches.
an ATSC taking a dodge.
So all 3 of them.
I know, right? Seems kind of funny.
Yeah, it's units.
And if it's higher, then they take D3. Boom.
Okay.
Done.
And they're going to be 8 as well, right? Because
So is the
Oh, here's your...
is the seeker one last seeker 6 inches away?
he's
Okay.
Your boys can still aim and shoot.
He's at
like,
Yeah, I would call that 6.
lose their stormtroopers.
So there he's at -2, and the other new.
Damage.
How do I deal with that thing's token being in my random pool? Does it matter?
Which one?
This
Alright.
one. This one.
So the Herald's at -1, the other 2 are -2.
okay.
I got 2.
So you need to beat an 8.
For him?
So the second time I draw
do
it
not.
doesn't matter?
And
Yeah,
then
the second time you draw it doesn't matter.
you need to beat a 9.
I don't know.
Nope.
Luke.
Well, no.
Demons.
You'd beat an 8. Nope. You got an 8.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, Luke can pick up
Charging
objectives
phase.
as well.
Doom Banshee.
I guess. I guess I can go that way. Do I
Gonna
wanna go
charge.
that way? I don't think I want to go that
All up in his grill.
Maybe
Her grill. Slaanesh doesn't differentiate. Slaanesh doesn't assume genders. Slaanesh does not acknowledge genders. Alright.
I can hit them, but they have cover 2
One
because
attack.
you can only get the center of one guy. And he can only kill...
And I've only got
So
2
regardless,
dice.
it's going to do D3. It's just
Kill
if they
2
roll a
of
6, you don't have to
I've
worry
only
about
got 2
rolling
dice
a wound.
anyway.
Okay. You could also...
And they don't get saves.
You
Yeah,
keep
that's cool.
moving.
Okay. Is this one to activate the orb, or is it during the hero phase?
That, I guess.
You can activate it now, yeah.
I'm going to activate the orb
Well, that
of
felt
you're not allowed
bad,
to
too.
do stuff.
I retreated from
So
the-
for this turn, the 2
Right now
dice
you
is
got
flat.
the objectives on lockdown.
Hits on a 4.
And it was really shitty that I had to go with him first.
Nope. You can't do anything either, so it's totally fine.
Is this your token? Yeah.
Alright.
Where is my token? It's over here. Let's see what I get. Speeder bikes.
Bikes. Yep.
Seeker's not going to do anything.
This is the second set of bikes. These guys move. Their tokens here.
I feel like she's
I guess I'll do
relatively
these
safe.
guys.
Just because of the -1 to
Move
hit.
up 3.
So I'm going to go with the Demonettes, and maybe
like
I
that.
can get super lucky.
Let's hope not.
Cover 1.
Okay, so Demonettes are activating against the Mortis engine.
You want to give yourself dodge instead?
I'm going to do 4s to hit.
You got dodge. And we'll just put
6s
it
are extra attacks. I roll 1, 6.
Alright, so you have a dodge.
Okay,
Okay,
and then 4s to wounds.
So I'll aim.
Not
You might do
good.
both,
Not
good.
good at all. So 3 wounds at -1 range.
Ooh, 3 5-ups.
That couldn't have been better. And then I got 2.
Let's go ahead and roll some 1s real quick.
That was really lucky. So,
Got 'em all.
And,
Close enough.
Yeah, might as well have been 1s.
2 were canceled, right?
3 wins. Spirit
I already have 1 covered.
over here,
Impact
hitting on
still gets
5s. 6s are mortal wounds.
Mostly missed.
No, because you might as well hit
I
some,
mean,
right?
things
Yep.
do mostly now.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s,
But an
5s
impact's just
are
gonna
also
flip one
I did that
hit for a
backwards.
crit.
You and I
You're
guess
hitting on
the speeder
6s.
bike-
hitting on 6s. No mortal wounds.
Yeah, 175.
Yeah.
It's relatively cheap.
Oh yeah, it actually is a little expensive.
It's a bit spendy. But
I guess
Where's
you're
the
right.
main
There's
cannon,
one cocked one
3
in there.
red, 3 black, impact 3.
Yeah, that's insane.
Arsenal 2. You take the little.
More powerful than the ATST.
Really wish these had been Mortal Wounds
But I
the
mean,
whole
when you
time.
play like, you know,
Chaos Privilege.
Red Rogue Squadron.
Wounding on
You
force.
chew these things up like they're paper.
2. No rend.
You know? In the video game, you just fly down with your
5
snow spear and
ups.
go.
Back 3.
Nope, save neither.
Bam.
So 2 more
And
wounds.
so does Ion.
I'm gonna
Okay,
activate
I'm gonna pile in with the Herald.
That's
6 attacks, 3s to hit.
It's impact.
Um,
Alright.
No extra attacks. And then 4s to wounds.
Yeah, they can.
Wow, 1 wound. -1 rend.
So 1 red, 2 black.
Do I hear 2? That's a 3. So no.
So the only thing I have left to activate is the 1 Seeker.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna smack it in the face first. Pile in time.
My turn.
Actually, what you want to do is go this way. That way you can pile this guy in and actually hit.
Look at that.
I'm going to move my trooper unit out.
How do they have sights with 1-inch range? What is that nonsense? Alright, so I got 4 of them in range.
In here.
It's gonna be.
And move all those guys out, and I'm just going to shoot directly at you.
I've been assuming that's the leader.
Matter.
Is that
Not
correct?
right now.
The guy with the funky
And-
hat is the leader.
Funky hat.
The
This guy?
leader is...
I think this guy.
This guy?
you
yeah.
definitely...
Either way, he's in there. I've been assuming it was that one the whole time because he looks the wildest.
Yeah, and I think
He has lost all military training and he's just swinging as hard as he can. They don't have their buff anymore, correct?
Hopefully suppress the unit a little bit.
From Damned.
No,
Actually,
because
that
this
won't
is
even
your
matter.
turn.
As long
Okay.
as you get a crit, you'll suppress.
Hitting on 4s, 6s are mortal wounds.
Can't hit anything else, so...
No mortal wounds, however,
Isn't it hitting on
Unless you want
5s?
to take a dodge.
they normally
No,
hit
it
on
wouldn't
4s.
You have a dodge anyway.
Okay.
I'm just going to move again.
They hit on 5s. Wounding on 3s. So 4 at -1.
Straight at you.
Alright,
They
so
have
4
good,
6 ups.
defense.
Please just fail 2 of those. Thank you,
Yeah,
bye.
they're pretty tough to deal with. They shoot like for shit.
He's dead.
Twice.
I'll aim in.
So this thing's gonna mow my stuff down.
Well,
he rolls those things to make it
Oh, yeah, right.
Alright, so
you can shoot.
I'm gonna do 3s to hit. 6s are extra attacks. So I see 2 6s there. That's more hits. And then 4s to wounds.
Weight of fire.
So 4 wounds.
Like 4?
Yep.
4 4-ups.
Alright, I dodged 1. You pull it already? I
You'll
failed
dodged
one.
You'll dodge
built
and
in
you'll have
power.
that.
Saving like a champ, alright? And then 6
So
more.
here's the first 3.
You realize this is a
4s, 6s are extra attacks.
So that was the first 3. I
So
failed.
one guy dies.
And then I have to
outright.
succeed with both of these. No, still both.
4s.
That was insane!
3 more wounds.
I literally had I am one with the force and the force is with me.
Failed 2 of those. This one's dead. Yeah, this one's dead.
And
I am one with the
then
force.
Again.
8 attacks. 4s to hit.
Next is Vader.
And 4s to wounds. 1 more wound.
1 more.
Vader is just going to go 2.
Okay.
And if he's
We're
in
good.
range 2,
They have a 4 up save?
shoot.
Yeah.
You can't see.
Hey, man.
Everything I have is a 4-up save.
These Malignants, though.
Yep.
Alright, so your turn, you actually score a point for once.
Woo!
No.
But I still, you haven't taken that objective from me, so I still have that one. Or wait, is that Spirit Host within 3?
Oh, is it, Brian? Is it?
Okay.
No, it is not.
Are you sure?
Sure.
What if we put the camera like this?
Nope, you're not in there. You don't get any points. Now we roll for initiative?
Roll initiative.
Well, we should take Battle Shock. So,
We? You say we.
my Daemons didn't lose anybody. Can I choose to take a Battle Shock test?
Yeah.
Even if I didn't lose anybody?
No. No, then you cannot. It specifically states that like you need to have lost units.
I will be right back again.
No.
Now we roll for initiative.
We do roll for the
Keep
initiative.
things alive. Alright, so now
4.
we're flipping.
I got a 5.
Why would you
So,
do this to me?
Let me see.
Where are
I
my
don't think
cards?
it really matters who goes first.
You're on the
So,
tie.
I'm going to take the turn to prevent you from scoring. So,
Where's the objective thing?
my hero phase, nothing's going to happen.
In base contact. With that
I forgot,
terrain,
in my
you
hero
gain 1
phase,
go.
my artifact thingy actually goes off.
So right now, I have 1.
I have the Enrapturing Circlet. So enemy units within 3 inches of this model at the start of your hero phase suffers 1 mortal wounds.
So we're tied.
In addition,
we're tied
enemy units
there.
I
within
have
3
1,
at the start
I
of
have
their
2.
at the start of
And I
their
can test
movement
it
phase
3.
may not retreat.
Right
So
there.
2 units.
basically, the Spirit Hosts
One guy.
suffer a mortal
1
wound.
unit.
But I have 2.
Okay.
I've got 2 points.
Right now you do. It's at the end of the game.
And then we'll go combat. And so she's got
Played those
4
two.
wounds left. You've been doing 3 per turn. She's probably okay. I'm gonna start with the Demonettes.
Okay.
So 4s to hit.
Please don't.
6s are doing extra attacks.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
And 4s to wounds. Hey, look at that, they actually wound.
It's dead.
So that's going to be 7 hits at -1 rend.
Wow. I only need to fail 3 of these.
You can make
And dead.
next turn.
Exactly not to be dead, but dead.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Alright,
Alright, cool.
the Tomb Banshee's going to go into the Herald.
Skywalker.
I'll activate Luke first.
I'm going to be
So
Vader
he gets
and
1 attack.
this unit and
And you got a 4.
that unit.
A 6 is just D3 mortal wounds. Actually.
So, and also when Vader activates, all your troopers at range
I literally
1
can't
or 2
kill that right
gain
now.
3 suppression tokens.
So I'm actually going to pile in
He
with the Spirit
is a
Hosts.
trooper.
Yep.
So is Vader, but he'll gain 3 suppression tokens is all
Change
I'm
of
pointing
plans. Piling in with the Spirit Hosts.
Alright.
So 12 attacks.
He has 3 bravery. So.
Hitting on 6s. Because of your -1 nonsense.
3 bravery, 6 health.
It's going to be 1 hit.
Alright, so Darth Vader.
Wounding on a
that-
4.
those troopers.
1 wound.
5 up.
You're activating them first.
Not saved.
You're just going straight for the attack.
Alright, so I'm going
And
to
after
attack
first,
with
his
the...
first attack, he moved for 1
Herald.
additional attack.
We're going to get 6 attacks.
Each attack has to target.
6s do an extra
Right.
attack.
So my first attack will target your
3s to hit.
Alright.
And 4s to wounds.
So 6 black.
So 4 wounds at -1 rend.
Which they're ethereal, so they don't care. 4 4-ups. Make all 4.
Third discrit.
It's like a pillow fight over here.
It really is. It's frustrating at this point.
And here's 2.
Hits on a 4. Nope.
Yes. So the first 2 that you
Well,
roll that are
that's-
successful will be ignored. So.
Alright.
Okay, so the chariot into the Spirit Hosts.
He ignores Pierce.
No extra attacks.
That's going to be those guys, right?
And I'm also going to flip my force reflex and get it. Oh, that's
Okay.
4s to wounds, so 3 wounds.
3.
Actually, they all say the same profile, so let me just do them all at once and then we'll
Okay.
go back and forth. So,
So you take 2.
4s, 6s are extra attacks,
I don't know what he's talking about.
and 4s. Okay, so that's 3 more. Then
Alright.
8 attacks at 4s and 4.
You should cut my randos, by the way.
I didn't get a chance to do mine.
That's fine.
Spear bike is dead.
I was just really mantic about getting Luke in there and trying to kill those folks.
So 8 wounds.
That's the most Luke's ever done in any game.
Seems like more wounds than I would like. On the Spirit House, right?
Yep.
4-ups. Failed 2.
Wow.
2 storm.
That's enough to take 1 away.
That is.
Move him into cover.
That's the end of
And
the
then I'm gonna
combat
shoot you
phase.
so you don't
So
get covered.
I'll score 2 more points for
Because
it
we're
being
both
my turn.
in the same
And
cover.
then we'll go to Rakim.
Okay. So, starting with my Gravesighty Goodness
Shoot at these poor
on the Spirit Hosts.
Okay.
I think he's only in range of 1 of them.
So we got 2 red.
I can't tell from
and
this angle.
We will have a total of.
I'd say that's over if you got 9 inches.
4 white.
Can you
9
give me
inches
a
right here. Yeah, that is. Okay.
So you're in range of 2 of them.
Potentially 2 of them.
No, because we put that one back there just so it would be in range of this, remember? Yeah. So you're
I'm
in
like
range of 2.
potentially bring 2 back.
Yeah.
I need 3s.
Right.
So,
Why am I so
Man.
bad at rolling my defense?
yep.
Is it 3?
And Vader took 3, right?
And here's the other one?
2. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
It's
Craziness.
I will never stop. Except for the engine. We'll talk about the engine he's fired.
White.
Not very good, but
They're awful.
Yeah, so they heard they were getting fired today and they took offense to that, so they're trying really, really hard.
5-6. It's literally because they surge defense.
They're at full health, so they don't care.
One clip worse than you.
So,
and I don't
hero
No, I have
phase,
4 defense successes.
No, they don't.
inspiring presence to the
Do
host,
they?
because
Well, Reds.
4? 1, 2,
because
3, and then sorry,
Tomb Banshee is going
I'm
to
only one
shoot
clip worse, and I
the
haven't
Herald in
rolled
front
a
of her face.
single
Actually,
success.
how many that got left?
Oh, I'm thinking
It's
8.
got 3 wounds left.
3.
Every freaking one has wounded them.
That is more than I
that's
would like
them.
it to, but I also would like objectives.
It's just sad.
So,
That's all
Tomb
it is.
Banshee's gonna shoot her. I need a 9, right?
You need it. Yeah, 9.
What are you doing, you clown?
Unless the spirit hosts are within 6 inches of her.
Yup.
Okay, so you need an 8.
Aha!
I haven't
Well,
activated
so you
it.
need to roll a 9
I've
plus.
chosen Vader. You moved
12.
this.
Yeah, but look, that's
No?
a rebel.
Okay. I didn't want 12 anyway.
That's a rebel. And they're
That shooting is,
Right,
that
so
shooting is
flip.
all janky. So charging phase,
I'm gonna activate it. I roll a white,
6-inch
right?
charge.
What's that mean?
you're fine.
He goes over there.
Alright, so I get to move.
Combat phase. I'm obviously starting over here.
Oh no, not my boys.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm starting over there. Tomb Banshee. No. No, I'm starting over here.
So 2 of each. Here's your 1 white die back.
Those 2 are gonna go into her.
That is actually.
And who was the leader one again? That guy?
Change to crits.
So the leader's gonna go to the Daemons. Those 2.
2.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s, 6s or more wounds. 1. And there's wounds on a 3.
Although,
So 1 at -1 range.
there's also the
6 up.
freshly painted models.
Not saved.
Have you heard about that?
Oh.
Whenever you paint
They're-
a model,
they're
Oh wait,
horses.
she gets to re-roll.
because
She
you're
gets
so
to
excited,
re-roll.
it's like a new toy. You're so excited
Nope.
to play it.
You just
You put it on the table.
And then the
always
horses.
frickin' flops.
Hitting on 4s, winning on 5s. Where was that last roll?
We both have the advantage of both having
Nope.
newly painted models on the table.
And
one
the
of
other
us
2
will
guys,
be
the
okay.
leader
Fucking shame.
and not leader.
So it's my turn?
Hitting on 4s, 6s or more to wounds.
Do they have suppression? No.
And 3s.
I'm
1 at -1.
Shoot your walker and try to take it out.
6 up.
Good. It needs
Nope.
1 damage.
And the horses.
No, I'm not going.
Hitting on 4s
Alright, they have
and wounding on 5s.
1 right now. Cover 1.
2.
They've already activated, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll aim and shoot.
Nope.
I don't think we're gonna have to. I'm not gonna really need a dodge token.
So chariot time. Into my face.
Okay, so we're gonna just do all these at once.
You guys left that stuff out?
Alright.
Moved it.
Next. Speeder bikes.
Okay, so that's
But you activated
One.
them. You should have pulled that token.
No, it's.
Oh, you're right. Shows them, yeah. So you should flip it again.
Okay, I'm just gonna die soon.
one more.
I'm gonna shoot at Luke.
What for?
And 3 more. So 5 wounds.
5 4-up saves.
Early, and there's always that one person who comes in at the last.
Failed 2.
Crazy.
They are hilariously tanky. I love it.
Okay.
It says.
So you're at. You
I'm gonna
have
try
you
for that
have
one, the
these
Tomb
ones.
Well,
Banshee.
depending, if you spend a dodge token, you gain surge.
On a 4.
Range attack, you suffer 1
Yay!
thing.
And a
Okay, what do
3?
you want to do?
Well, I want to spend it.
No.
Then I get the flag.
It never fails. If the model has 1 attack, I'm going to miss it.
So
Yeah, that's
on
the way it works.
surges, you
It
deflect.
is never going to fail on me.
Do you see?
I'll try to use my own token for my own guys.
Go with
so
the
that-
Demonettes. All 4 of them left.
And it's yours.
Can you even jump out and do anything?
2 extra attacks.
I guess we'll
Yes, I'm buying it.
Hang out.
yeah,
1.
Woo! I'm gonna move to like this corner.
I don't like rolling 1 die.
Do the, like, reaction.
See? If I roll 1 die, it's going to fail.
Which just means that if you get close, I shoot you. Yeah.
And you don't
think
have
that's
anything else left, right? No, you can get to go with your
Get
spirit
within, like,
host.
range.
If it's lame,
They're 30 attacks. Hitting on 6s.
I did not say that.
No, you didn't say it.
36 attacks. 36 attacks.
There's 6 attacks each.
Oh, so they shouldn't be 30.
It's nowhere near that many. Yep, that's been wrong the whole time. It's 18.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Range 1, 2. I can use the token to shoot you.
8,
Okay.
12,
Yeah, we'll go standby.
16,
So if you get within range 1 or 2,
18.
I can shoot you with a trooper.
I thought 30 attacks was a little too much, but
Yeah.
what do I know? I'm an art student,
So
not a math
I was
student.
looking at those
I'm going to
and
activate
talking
the
about
speeder
those. I was like,
bikes.
oh, there's 5 of them. Whoops.
It should be fine because they can sit on top of it.
Alright, so hitting on 6s.
And then a move of 1.
And wounding on 4s. Nothing.
Not a
I'll do a move of 3.
Not a 1.
into the knights. 6 attacks. No extra
His
attacks.
bravery will be fine because it has to be less
Wounding
than
on 4s.
not suffer actions.
No, 1 wound.
1!
Okay, so
He's fine.
I have lost
And
1
the
unit.
Herald on the Tomb Banshee.
Another 6.
No extra attacks. 1 wound.
1. Nope. 1 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage.
And so that's really the end of the turn there. You get 1 more point.
Woo.
And then we roll for initiative.
Okay.
2.
5.
Alright.
I go.
Okay, so we're calling the game here because it would take a miracle for him to table me this turn to get the enough objective points to get the game. Right now it's sitting at 5-2. What do you think of the Walker first? Malignants start collecting.
Just from the 2 units that I saw do anything, because the Banshee's just literally been there doing nothing.
No, I'll be fine.
I actually like the Hex Race and the Spirit Host enough that I'm interested in getting a Malignant's
Is that
army.
what you need?
Because the ghosts seem hilarious. You just walk up, you sit there, you never die. You don't necessarily kill them as much, but you don't die either. And you just stand there
Then I'll get
mocking
a name
them.
token.
It's pretty nice.
Well, you only have to deal 1 damage.
The Daemons of Slaanesh did not do very well against the Malignants. The Malignants just kept coming back, and I wasn't able to put out enough damage to overcome it. The mobility did not help me in this scenario, and their system-wide 5-up saves also didn't help. So we'll see what happens next game. Alright, second round. Tonight we're going to be doing the Demons of Tzeentch versus Slaves of Darkness. Same board, same scenario. Let's look at the armies. This is the Slaves to Darkness army. We got a Chaos Sorcerer Lord as the general. We have a Gore Beast Chariot. We have a unit of 12 Chaos Warriors with shields. And we have 5 Chaos Knights with the lances.
I'm going to give my general the Magical Supremacy. That's his command trait. The Paradoxical Shield.
So this is the Demons of Tzeentch army. We're going to go slightly different than last time. The Herald is going to have Incorporeal Form and Lord of Flux. His spell is going to be Fold Reality. And then the Pink Horrors are going to have Unchecked Mutation.
Alright.
I rolled my Destiny dice. I got 5 5s, 2 3s, and 2 2s. Okay.
These are my Destiny dice. I got really lucky with these 6s, and 1s really just don't do very much for me, so oh well.
I've deployed in 2 flanks. Hopefully they will be able to handle each other. I've tried to choose units that can kind of support each other. I think there's probably hero bonuses that I'm missing out on, but I can't remember. So we'll see how it works.
Deployed my Chaos, or my Warriors of Chaos, right here, just because I know that they're very tanky and they could probably handle Brian's more killy style units. I've got my Gorebeast Chariot here, hoping to make a charge, and I can kind of send my knights in either direction. They're pretty fast, so I should be able to do whatever I want with them. I've got my Chaos Sorcerer Lord right in the middle, so he can cast spells and grant bonuses to whoever I choose. That's the extent of my deployment, and I'm going to make Brian go first, because I finished first.
So my hero phase, the Herald is the general, but it doesn't have its own specific command ability, and Inspiring Presence is a little useless here. So I am going to use the Pink Horrors to cast Mystic Shield on themselves. And that fails, because, you know.
Tzeentch.
I'm going to roll for Mystical Terrain. The Herald is fine, the Flamers are fine, and the Blue Horrors are befuddled. And that'll be it for the hero phase. Alright, so everybody essentially ran up the field. The Screamers have like a 16-inch move, so what I did is I kept 3 inches to just move just enough to capture the objective to make it harder for him to charge. With the Gorebeast Chariot, I'm sure he has a great move. It's not going to be that difficult, but every little bit helps. I essentially did the same thing over here with the regular Flamers. This guy has a move of 14, so I just moved him. I'm going to try and charge. What do I need?
I'm 11. Because they're at 12-inch line.
Can't use the Destiny dice, because I can only do...
Oh, Grindstone isn't reserved.
Yeah, I do need 11. I'm not going to waste the Destiny dice on that. I don't really need it. Nope. So that's the turn, and we'll hand it over to Josh.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Chaos Sorcerer Lord to give these guys Inspiring Presence. I'm going to use my Ocular Visions on the warriors here, and then I'm going to try and cast his spell, Demonic Power, on the Gorebeast Chariot. So here we go. Failed. Oh well. I'm gonna deal D3 mortal wounds to the Gorebeast Chariot with Damn Terrain 2. And that'll give him +1 to hit. And let me see if he ignores mortal wounds. No, he doesn't. And then I'm going to do the same to the Chaos Knights. 3, but they ignore mortal wounds on a 5. 35! So this is going to be a very uneventful charge. I'm going to use a 12 on my Destiny dice to move my Knights all the way to the Pink Horrors. I've got I rolled a 9, I mean Destiny dice, on my Gorebeast Chariot. He's going to get bonuses. I rolled a 9. I meant Destiny dice right here. These guys are going to make it. So I'll come back after I finish my charges. First thing I'm going to do is attack my Gorebeast Chariot. He has +1 to hit right now. And since I made a 8 or more on my charge, I made a 9, folks. That's pretty good. I get a bonus 6 attacks rather than 3 for my Brutal Crushing Fists. So the first thing we're going to do is roll for our Lashing Whip. This is 3s and 4s. Fail to both. What a loser. We're going to go for the Chaos. Are we equipped with all of them? Chaos Great Blade and War Flail.
It's either or.
Let's say he's got the Great Blade. Looks like he's got the Great Blade there, right?
Yeah, you have 3 attack profiles in total.
Alright, so Great Blade. Looking for 3s. We made 1 with terrible dice. A 3 failed. Well, here's the big one, folks. We're looking for 3s. Made them all. Well, at least the Beast is going to make up for it, and then we're going to go for 3s. And looks like we made all but 1. So you got 5 saves here.
Any rend?
No rend. But I can't imagine these like flying
It's 2 up rerollable.
2 up rerollable save on the flying manta rays.
Nope, it's 5.
So yeah, these are 2 damage apiece.
5 ups. Made 2 of them.
Makes 2.
So that's 6 damage. So 2 go away. With the pink horrors, with their grasping hands, they're going to get a total of 11 attacks with that. So it's going to be hitting on 5s. Not bad.
Yeah.
And wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds, no rend.
Yo. Oh, I suffered 2 wounds. So I've piled in with my Warriors of Chaos. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks to the chariot, and I've got -1 to hit against the chariot. So we're looking for 3s. We got 2 hits with the champion, and for the rest of the group, it's 12 dice. We got 4s.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna buy them until I looked up the price for you, and I'm like, oh.
Really rough situation with those 4s. So we get 7 total dice. So 3 wounds.
Okay.
No rend.
5 ups. Saved 1, so he takes 2 damage.
And then the second group of guys is 5 Chaos Warriors. And these are hitting on 3s. I'm going to reroll that because it's cocked. And we're wounding on 4s. That was a very good roll.
I think that's Visions too. Oh, that's on land? That's Visions. No,
only 3 wounds.
Okay. 5 up for the Flamers. Saved 1, so 2 damage.
Alright.
So 1 Flamer was slain, and they're within 9 inches of a demon hero. So I'm going to roll a dice, and on a 6, well, nothing happens. On a 6, I return that 2 models to the unit. So I'm going to attack with the Screamer. That thing's not a monster, right?
No, the Gorby chariot is not a monster.
Okay, so we're going to get 3 attacks. 4s to hit. They all hit, and 3s to wounds. So they all wound.
Wow, this guy's a boss.
No,
Alright.
no damage, or no rend.
We're looking for 4s here. So no. 2 wounds.
So the Herald, at the beginning of each combat phase, I roll a dice for each unit within 3 inches of him. On a 4 up, it suffers a mortal wound. Yep, so the Chaos Warriors suffer.
Not on a 5 up, they do not. They do, they get it, 5 up.
Alright, so they're fine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to attack with my Chaos Knights next. So the first 2 dice are for the leader. The champion hits on 2s rather than 3s because I got the damage. Double success. And then for the rest of these guys, they all hit. Now we're looking for 3s on the wounds. Oof. A lot of 1s. 5 wounds at -1. And they are 2 damage apiece.
Alright, so 6 ups. Saved 1 of them, so that's 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay, having any more attacks?
Yes, I got the hooves. These have no bonus for the champion. So we're hitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, no rend.
5 ups.
10 wounds.
That was enough. That's the unit. Alright, we're going to go with the Herald of Tzeentch. He's got 1 attack with his Staff of Change, 4 to hit, and 3 to wounds. That's 1 wound and a -1.
Alright, we're re-rolling 1s. Oh, that's good. 5, please. No.
So that's going to be 1 damage.
Okay.
Then 2 attacks with the Ritual. Is one of the other? That's one of the other. Alright, so then
I actually need checklists and I forgot.
6 attacks with the Lamprey Bites, 4s to hit, and 3s to wounds. So 3 wounds, no rend.
saved 2.
So it's just 1 damage.
Alright, so you got 2 so far. Is that it?
That's it for them. Then we got the Flamers. They're Flaming Maw. 2 attacks, 5s to hit.
That's why I'm building a sweet fair deck.
3 to wounds. 1 more wounds, no rends.
Failed.
1 damage. I killed a guy.
You got 1 guy dead and 1 guy with a damage. There you go.
That'd be it for combat. So the end of your turn, what we do,
I can't fail Battle Shock, I don't think.
I can't fail Battle Shock over here either, and they don't have the banners that return it. I guess that's just special when 1 model goes away. So you score 1 point to my 2.
They're white.
So now it's time to roll to see who gets the turn. 4.
6. I'm taking it.
Tzeentch hates me.
Alright, so I'm going to roll for Mystical for the Blue Horrors. They're re-rolling wounds. Oh, I forgot those units could re-roll wounds.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not sure it would have made too much of a difference. The Herald is going to cast the Fold Reality. Has a cast value of 7. I'm just going to use 2 of my Destiny dice.
What does that do?
It basically, so what it's going to do is I'm going to roll a dice, and on a 2 up, that many models return to a unit.
What did you use for your Destiny dice?
A 5 and a 2.
Alright, I'm going to try and cancel it with my Arcane Terrain Wizard. Cancelled.
Oh, God damn you. That's pretty much it for my hero phase then. We'll go into movement.
Okay.
Alright, so the Blue Horrors moved up. They're ready to do some serious Blue Horror damage. I've moved this Exalted Flamer over here, hoping to get a charge on the Gorby's Chariot to keep that objective. And so let's start doing some shooting.
You might have to use your Destiny dice for that charge.
Maybe. Alright, so the Flamers are going to shoot into the Who's-Its.
Chaos? I mean the Warriors of Chaos?
Yeah, those things. So 4 for the boss and 3 for the regular. So it's going to be 4s to hit. Wow. And then it's going to be 3s to wounds.
These are the blue guys?
These things.
Oh, the Flamers.
Yes,
okay,
the Flamers.
I thought you were talking about the little blue horrors. Holy crap, those guys are awesome.
3 wounds, no rend.
We're looking for 4s. We're re-rolling failed, or not failed 1s. Alright, so 1 goes through. How much damage?
3 damage.
Wow, that was pretty savage. Alright, so I'm going to take away 2 models.
Okay, and then I'm just going to do this now on a 4-up. It suffers an additional nothing. Okay, and then we're going to do the...
You get the blue horrors, and I think you get your Exalted Flamer.
Yeah. So the Exalted Flamer is going to shoot the Gorby's Chariot. It's going to make 6 attacks. It's going to be the same profile, 4s to hit.
Holy crap.
And 3s to wound.
You're going to kill him.
Okay, that's 4 wounds, no rend.
4 up saves. Well, 1. That was very lucky.
3 damage.
He's still alive. He's holding on by a thread.
Well, maybe. Nope, he's going to take D3 more mortal wounds.
I can't do anything. He's at his max. He had like 8. He was at 7. You got him.
Okay. And then the Blue Horrors are going to shoot the Chaos Warriors.
Don't work for him. Yeah, you want me to like show up and like buy it?
Okay, so it's going to be 3 attacks, 4s to hit, and 4s to wounds. So it's 1 wound, no rend.
Saved.
Alright, that's it for shooting. Now we'll go into combat.
For charging?
Charge.
The only listed ones are damage.
Probably in range.
That's already in range.
Sure, in range. Do you want to charge with your Exalted Flamer or no?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'll charge with the blue horrors. I'm tempted to use the Destiny dice. 4. They make it.
Alright, great. What are you attacking with first?
Right. Which means it probably got bought out.
Like, there's some still left on the Star City, and that's why they haven't changed it.
I will go with the Chariot first.
Okay.
The Staff of Change. I'm going to use the Destiny dice for that hit roll. So it hits, but it doesn't wound. God damn. So 6 attacks for the bites, 4s.
Oh my god.
And 3s. 2 hits, no rend.
Succeed.
That's it.
I'm gonna throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys into the Flamers.
Yeah, I think it's just more fun.
And one of them is the boss.
The first one, there's a lot
So
of.
this is full attacks. Here's the first 2. These are for the boss. He hits on 2s, and I'm going to use 2 Destiny dice. I have 2 2s left. He hits on 2s.
Yeah, you're still damned, huh?
No, he just gets +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
So, bam. I found a way to use the 2s. Those hit. And the rest hit on 3s. And then we're going to wound on 4s. Solid. 6 wounds.
5 ups.
They're dead.
They are dead. Rolling 2 dice. Yep, they're gone.
Alright. The other 3, they're going to attack the Chariot. They're hitting on 4s, so they're -1. They're wounding on 4s. Got 1 against the Chariot.
Save.
Save. Alright.
I'm going to activate the Lamprey. And
just put him on the ground. He died on the way.
I've done with his activation.
Oh, you're not going to pile in?
Nope.
All right.
Your turn.
All right, I'm going to pile in.
No, you can play a land from outside.
I'm going to get this guy here.
And then I also have to get
and this guy. They're the only 2 that are going to be in range. The rest are going to just move. They're all going to put their attacks into that poor lamprey.
0 lands. And it only plays.
Do my lances have 2 inches? No. Alright, so we're gonna go. Is the boss in there? No. But we're still getting +1 to hit, so we're hitting on 3s. All hit. Oh, actually, I rolled too many dice there. Let me redo that. All hit. Haha. 3's to wound. 2 wounds, no rend.
5 ups. 1 save.
Alright, and then the horse's feet, 3s. And then 4s. 2 at no rend.
5 ups. Nope, so that's 3 damage. I think that's him.
He's dead.
And rolling a dice, nothing happens.
What happens?
On a 6 up, 2 come back.
Really?
Yep.
Ow, that's pretty good.
Instead of they don't have the banners. That's how these come back.
Oh, okay.
The blue horrors are going to attack the Chaos Warriors. They got 1 attack each. 5s to hit and 5s to wounds. Nothing happens.
Alright, is that all the attacks?
That is all the attacks.
Okay.
So
you score
I score nothing.
I'm going to give them Inspiring Presence again. I'm going to try and cast. What's it called? They're not within 10 inches. Nope. I guess he'll give himself ocular visions, because why not? I'll try and cast the spell on these guys. I fail. And
you rolled a 4, right?
It's a total of 5. Is it only on a 5? Yeah, okay, so I succeed. You want to cancel it? You can cancel it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll cancel it. 5 and a 2.
Okay, done. No, you can't. Oh yeah, that does it. Okay, I was thinking you were thinking the same time. All right, so you use Destiny Dice to cancel it. So I don't get anything, but Sad. Alright, sweet. I will go into movement. I'm just going to move my Chaos Sorcerer Lord.
Knock the Knights.
Yeah, I'll move them too. Ooh. And then I'll try and make a charge. My Knights, they get +1 because I got a horn. They're in. Hey. I'm going to guess the Flamer isn't that strong, but I'm going to charge with them. He fails with a 4. I'm not going to attack with them first. I'm going to attack with the Chaos Warriors first because I think the Exalted Flamer probably isn't that tough. So, all right, pile in. This guy will go here. This guy will go here. That guy will go here. We're going to have 1 out of combat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the big guy, including the boss. So we're going to roll for the boss first. Success. And then for the other 4, we're looking for 4s. Actually, that was a fail because he's got -1 to hit. And then looking for 4s. None. That's sad. Alright, then we got 3 guys on the little ones. And 3 hits on the little guys.
Okay. 5 ups. Save 2.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Brian rolled a 4 up at the beginning of the combat phase, and the warriors took a mortal wound.
You got your ward save.
Oh yeah, that's right. They still take it.
Okay. So the Exalted Flamer, he's going to get 4 attacks, 5s to hit, and 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds, no rend.
For 4s. Kill them both.
That's worth 1 damage each.
Alright, so lose this guy. So the first guy's the boss, he hits on a 2. And then the rest hit on, oh wait, no, he doesn't. He hits on a 3, but he got a 3 anyway. And the rest hit on 4s. And now we are wounding on 3s. We got 2, neg 1, 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so it's going to be a 6-up save. Nope.
4.
He's dead.
Oh, that he only has 4 wounds?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So we're going to use a Destiny dice to hit with on the Herald, and we're going to use another Destiny dice to wound with on the Herald. So it's 1 hit -1 rend.
5. Failed.
Doing 2 damage.
So you kill 1 guy, and we allocate a wound to the next.
And then we're going to do 6 hits with the who's it? 4s hit. Wow. And 3's wound. Nothing. Fantastic. And then that's it for you, so I'll go with the blue horrors, or did I already go with them? That was last turn, I think.
Yeah, no, you haven't attacked them yet.
5s and 5s. Nothing.
Alright.
That's it.
Nah, Matt, it'll be like
That's the end of the turn. Well, I mean, the thing is that
there's no way.
There's no way I can win at this point.
Yeah. Alright, so I held that objective. It's very hard for you to beat this one. I'm going to score 2 points. I got 3 right now.
And I got 2.
2.
And there's no way that I can
Well, you got 3. Because you scored 2 at the end of your last turn, and then 1. No.
So it's tied right
2. You have 2 and I have 3.
Okay.
Because you didn't score any this turn. And I scored 1 and then 2.
Right.
And so for the rest of the game, I think you just lose.
Yeah, there's no way I can hold an objective now.
Right. Because I've got too many guys, and it's so hard for you to do enough damage.
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's it. Tzeentch won. Sort of. As much as I like to win, I don't really like to win this way. I'm not a huge fan of the Destiny dice, and I guess I did roll a little well on the Destiny dice, but I think that they take a lot out of this game, and I can't see why you would run Slaves to Darkness without Destiny dice. They're just so powerful. So I don't know, hopefully you guys see what I'm talking about in this video. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack probably for saying this, but man, whoever made Destiny Dice made that up. I mean, you did a bad thing.
So if I remember the first game that Tzeentch Demons had, it won by being cheeky, and I think we're going to find out that this scenario, this choke point scenario, basically comes down to who gets the objective first. Although having guaranteed 3 units charging where you need them to go is pretty powerful. I just didn't really have the damage output to take care of most of his army. 1 unit was fine, but the rest of it just not going to happen. So we'll see you next time for more Start Collecting Tournament.